Hi there, just making a video. We have a Fruit Luck, another Glasgow Fruit Luck coming up on the 31st of August, which is a Saturday in the Children's Garden in the Botanic Gardens, which is where we usually meet up. And this time we are going to have a talk entitled Raw Vegan is More Vegan with a friend of mine, Innes Park, who is here to talk to us today. So, hi Innes.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, so do you want to give a bit of a background to your yourself, your research?
I've come back to Glasgow all the way from Melbourne, Australia, where I usually live. And I've sort of come through Thailand and Nepal, very sort of vegetarian, veganish type countries. Mm-hmm. And I suppose what always strikes me when I come to Scotland is the work of Dugald Sample in particular, and living a simple life and living a more simplified vegan diet through raw food and fruitarianism is often a more ideal way to help with the ethical side of veganism, which is ensuring that more animals live. I mean, I suppose veganism is an ideal that we can work towards in various ways. It's very difficult to be 100% vegan in all ways all the time. But I think that eating a more simple, nourishing raw food diet, it can be more healthy and more energy efficient, and then therefore be better for the whole biosphere.
Yeah.
You know, I think maybe a fruit tree is better than an acre of soy, or an acre of fruit trees is better than an acre of soy food, for example. You know, I think 10% of the world's energy goes out through the kitchen. So if we can remove some of the cooking, we can sort of start chipping away at the greenhouse gas issue. Although, you know, I feel that maybe humans are so adaptable that some of us are going to survive regardless of what our behaviour is. It may be sort of more preferable if you know, if we still, you know, struggle towards having a more livable planet rather than have to go through the extremes of destruction which may ensue.
Yeah.
And I think more people are getting this message, and more people are turning vegan. You know, it's announced in various countries that, you know, America has more vegans than ever before, both in numbers and in proportion.
Yep.
And you know, within that, if people can be doing more and to set a good example and lead more healthier lives through raw food and through fruitarianism, then we can sort of, you know, generally move towards the top of the pranic tree and you know, live high energy lifestyles.
Would you like to talk a little about your own experience with your own health and how you've managed to recover from various things? And will that be included in the talk as well? You're going to speak about that? Well,
yes. I mean, I can go into sort of, I guess, what's called epigenetics, but you could call it epitoxicology. Yeah. Really, you know, when you sort of see areas like here, like Glasgow, that's some of the most early industrialised parts of the world.
Park Circus here.
And you know, my ancestors would have been you know, working in various toxic industries, and you know, maybe died early lives. And as the first child of a first child, then a lot of that toxicity is directly passed on from the mother's body into the child. So I mean, detoxification of the body in that instance is extremely important. And obviously raw food can help with that, and fasting and that sort of thing. And I suppose someone like Dugald Semple, he knew that you know, even the toxicology of being indoors all the time, inside buildings, that wasn't for him. He lived in something called the wheelhouse, which was basically a caravan with wheels, large wheels on it. And he was very instrumental in moving veganism forward.
Yep.
And he was, of course, himself at times a fruitarian. He had written pamphlets and books on fruitarianism, and indeed the original Sun Food book. So yes, my own health issues that sort of came out I suppose, you know, quite extreme forms of allergy, and asthma and those sorts of things, and basically, you know, having what were, you know, tipped to be, you know, top level doctors in these fields, but who would basically just treat symptoms through allopathy rather than taking a more naturopathic approach and saying, why don't you look at what you're eating, you know, because your body doesn't, your belly doesn't instantly swell up when you eat wheat or something like that. Doesn't mean that wheat isn't causing huge issues with the, you know, the overall level of body inflammation.
Sure.
So I mean, and I would even say that it's very important to look at the specifics of veganism so that you're doing it properly, so that you don't end up unhealthy on a vegan diet.
Yeah.
And you know, I know various people in Scotland have already said, you know, I would rather, you know, go back to eating meat than go raw vegan and that sort of thing when they've heard the topic of my talk. But you know, I think people benefit a lot if they you know, concentrate on their veganism and do it properly and don't fail as vegans.
Yeah.
Basically, you know, get enough B12. Don't become depressed. Get enough sunshine. Get enough vitamin D3 from vegan sources or from mushrooms, or you know, at least be aware if you can't get enough vitamin D. Be aware that your vitamin D level is low, and that may be what's causing the issue. You know, you meet vegetarians who are getting repeated bladder infections every winter, for example, and you know, they even know that they're missing the sun, but they won't necessarily actually do anything about it.
Yeah.
So it's not like, you know, omnivore or healthy omnivores are living in a bubble whereby they don't maintain their health in various ways as well. As vegans, we need to maintain our vegan health in order to be better vegans and in order to keep moving the ideas forward.
One final thing is, if people want to get in touch with you about your ideas, or maybe speak to you, or, you know, do business with you in some way, or whatever, or they want to, you know, book you for a talk or whatever, how would they get in touch with you?
I have a couple of websites. One called Nadara Health, which, as Ronnie would know, is the Gaelic word for natural health. Nadara. Yeah. Even he can even pronounce it properly, like me, coming from Australia. I just call it Nadara, mate, and
That's nice.
Sounds like an Aboriginal word as well. Nadara. But, although, you know, the Aborigines, they used to like cook a lot of their herbs. They'd burn them and breathe them in.
Nice.
So I mean, you know, it's not all just about keeping it all raw, but raw food is very important in naturopathy. And another one, globalvegan.org, which is, you know, I guess has already inspired some other vegans to use the theme of global vegan. And but yes, I will be doing more. There's contact details there, and there'll be more material there.
Excellent.
As I expand it.
Right, thank you, Innes. And if you want to hear more, we're going to be at, as I was saying, the Botanics in Glasgow, 31st of August. The meetup page is meetup.com/Glasgow line Fruitluck. So please come along and join. So thanks, Innes. See you later.
See you there.
Bye.